Hello there, what is going on everyone? Today we are going to be taking our first look at Starcraft, the miniatures game from Archon. This is an early first look at the two-player starter, Terran versus Zerg, and big thanks to Archon for sending this out. We are going to unbox this. We're going to show you everything that comes in the Founders Edition. This is up for pre-order right now. Click the link in the description below. This is actually a customized link for me, so it also lets them know that you're watching this channel and you want to see more StarCraft from me. So definitely check the links in the description below. Click on that link and we'll get you more information on StarCraft. You can pre-order it. They're going to be at Adepticon. They're going to be showing this game off. There's more if you like what you see as well. Lots and lots to talk about. We're going to not only unbox this, we're going to show you everything that comes inside, the sprues, all the components. We're also going to build this out so you can see the assembled miniatures as well. So we're going to go through every step of getting our first look with more content coming. So if you like what you see here, let me know down in the comments section below. Plus, we're doing giveaways all the time. We're doing a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. You just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my other videos. Let me know what you want to see more of here on the channel and your thoughts on Starcraft, the miniatures game. Do you have a favorite hero? Do you have a preferred faction? Who do you think is going to be the best in the meta? You want to see Protoss also, because we're just looking at Terran and Zerg in this box. But with all that said, let's go ahead and dive right into the Founders Edition two-player starter, Terran versus Zerg from Starcraft the Miniatures Game. All right, as we prepare to get this open, just kind of give you guys a look of the box. It is a pretty big sized box, and we're getting a lot in this Founders Edition. You are getting heroes, you're getting terrain, there's a playmat, getting 12 Marines, 2 Marauders, 3 Medics, 24 Zerglings, 3 Roaches, 3 Roachlings, a Queen, Jim Raynor, a Point Defense Drone, Kerrigan, an Omega Worm, a playmat, 15 terrain pieces, 20 D6 dice, 44 cards, 60 tokens, a ruler, a rules reference, an assembly manual, and codes for the digital version of the rules and the manual and all of that. We're gonna get this whole thing open here. All right, we are getting this thing off the top of the box now, and lots of sprue, lots of colored sprue. We've got purple frames, blue frames. We've got bright orange, bright green. We've got bright pink. We've got lots of colored plastic. And this is one of the cool things about this is that we're going to see a lot of these different pieces here that are going to be parts of your miniatures. So even if you don't paint, you're still going to have colored faction stuff with really cool clear plastic bits. Now, these first 4 look like Zerglings. We'll take a quick look at one of these, and we're going to look at these in closer detail here in a minute. Wow, they look friggin' cool. Very, very cool. Lots of organic claws and pieces in there. All right, those look like Zerglings. We've got some of that clear plastic here. Now, again, you can still treat these just like you would with normal plastic. You can still use plastic cement with these. You can still glue them and assemble these the same way you normally would. And we'll probably talk more about those. This is for the Roach Part 404. I like, by the way, I don't know if you can read that in the video, but you can. It says what they're for, which is also really helpful. This one here, let's see. It says Terran Jim Raynor 2 of 2. These are part of Raynor's explosive effects for Raynor. Oh, that's going to be really fun. Awesome. These look like they're parts for medics, right? Yeah, this is some of the medic stuff where they're going to be shooting out some of their healing blast. Oh, look, there's little crosses in the healing blast too. Little medic symbols, little medical crosses. That is really, really cool. I really like it. Lots of explosive effects here with that clear plastic. Well, again, we'll dive in closer in all of these. These are big shields. These look like these are medic shields. So this is Terran Medics, 1 of 2. Oh, all right. We've got this, is this Kerrigan? I'm seeing big wings here. This looks like, yeah. Oh yeah, that's Kerrigan, all right. You can see, there she is. We've got multiple base options for her as well, which is very cool. So our heroes are at the top. We've got bases here. We've got more explosive effects. Oh gosh, this is really fun. This is super, super cool. We got terrain here as well. And I love how everything's color-coded. It makes it very easy to sort. There's a lot of miniatures here. A lot of plastic in this box. This is a tremendous value too. So granted, this copy was sent to me as an early copy. But I mean, the price points they've been putting out for these Founders editions, you definitely will want to make sure you get your pre-orders in, because they will not be available at these discounted prices this good again. So look at the wings, dude. The wings look so cool. I love that. That is really, really cool. Oh man. Okay, what do we got here? Is this a queen? Yep, Zerg queen. Okay, and you see, like in the carapace here, we've got like these spots for the shiny effect to come through for the clear plastic. That's going to be a fun one. We have, what else do we have in here? We've got roaches here. Again, more with their clear plastic bits. This would be fun ones to do sub-assembly painting on as well. A lot of cool different options you can do with all of those. Another Zerg Queen sprue. We have, oh man, look at all the Zergs. Oh man, is this one of the worms? This is a worm frame, isn't it? Zerm Nidus Worm 2 of 2. And this is the first one. They really have done a tremendous job of labeling these, so you can tell which one is which. 1 of 2, Nidus Worm. We've got some, oh man, we got some cool, look at the rifles. Look at the detail in the rifle here. Like this is incredible detail. Wow, these are looking really good. And I love the shininess of the plastic too. Again, not everybody likes to paint. I get that. And if you don't, that's okay, because you're really gonna have a very pretty looking model, even if you just want to do like just an assemble and then play as is, or if you're gonna paint them. That's really cool. These are the Marauders, I think. Let's see. Yeah, Marauder 2 of 3. Okay. Medics, I'm guessing. No, Marines. Oh, the Marines have shields too. Okay. The Terran Marines have shields. Some of them do. There we go. That's right. I was thinking it was just the medics that had shields for some reason. Terran Marines, 1 of 3. And oh, we've got the splotchy bits. Oh yeah, these are the back pieces. Oh man, these are very cool looking as well. This is this is gonna be fun. I like it. So these are parts for Zerg Queen 3 of 5. Okay, well, we got a mat in here too. We've got lots of bases, lots of bases. Some in a bag, some out of the bag. Tons of bases. I have a lot of building ahead of me. Lots of terrain. Let's look at some of this. Now, Archon makes a lot of terrain already. These walls are pretty spectacular looking too. So I'm really a fan of that. And again, you can use these with any game too. You don't have to only use these for StarCraft, which is also cool. But yeah, very cool. I like the arch here too. That's groovy. So nice. We got, oh yeah, we got the tall grass here. Oh yeah, that's pretty neat looking. Look at that. Look at the detail. Honestly, their sculpts are just incredible. I really like the way that these look. Those are really cool. And we got more terrain over here with little bits of grass on the side. We got a lot of that. So many more sprues. We've got 4 more of these, and now these will just go. We'll do a close-up of one real quick. Zerglings. This is 3 of 3 for Zerglings. There's going to be a lot of Zerglings to assemble. We've got 4 of those. We've got, I think this is more, is this roaches? Yeah, yeah, this is roach 2 of 4. And more Terrans. All right, so these are This is what Archon. Well, let's just read it. I have it upside down. Terran Marines. Oh no, Marauders. 1 of 3. Okay. Very cool. All right. Got that one. I like the way that I really like the way the guns look with this shiny plastic as well. It's a very I love their plastic. It's gorgeous what they're doing with this. So very cool. And these are that's all the sprue. Now that's a lot of sprue for one box. We have a playmat here. Now this does not look like it's a neoprene playmat. This is a cloth playmat. So this will sit down. Although, it is a double-sided. It's kind of smooth on this. This is basically kind of, it feels like how a neoprene playmat would feel on the top, but it's like a soft, like felt on the bottom. So it's a felt mat. And actually it has cool Starcrafty kind of patterns and stuff on there too. So that is a nice looking look. We'll set that out here in a second. I'm going to set that to the side. We've got dice. D6s. We've got lots of cards. We've got lots of cards. We've got a rulebook. We've got tokens. We've got range stuff. All right. So, what kind of cards do we have in here? We've got all kinds of cards, buildings, the setup, the deployment cards, and the different cards that you're going to play that represent buildings, and all kinds of tactical cards. And we have the unit cards. We have all of those right there, and they are front and back as well. We set those to the side for right now. We also have, look at this. This is a cool range tool that we have in here as well. We've got, this goes up to 16 inches. I've seen a lot of 12-inch tools, but this one is 16-incher, so that's pretty cool. I like that. And it's flexible, too. We have our book here, with kind of looks like how Raynor and Kerrigan are going to look once they're put together. And look at that. We've got our instructions in there. Look at that. I love having instructions included. This is such a helpful thing. I really do like having printed instructions. We've got plastic. We got plastic wrap on our cardboard. So we're gonna take this. We'll open this one up, and we'll take a look at the different types of tokens that we're gonna have. These are everything from faction-specific tokens to first-player tokens, to scoring and all of that stuff. So, all right. So we've got our cardboard here, and some of these are kind of, I didn't realize. Oh, that's kind of cool. We have kind of Zerg symbols on there, and it's these are cardboard. And there we go. A little on the thinner side, but not thin. I wouldn't call it thin. Kind of medium thickness cardboard. So, yeah. All right. And there's not too many too. That's actually not that many tokens. It's not an overload of tokens. And then we have a rules reference sheet. And of course they have like full rules online at that QR code on the back. But you have at least enough to get you started here. And we have a lot of frames to put together. My goodness. All right, so we have a lot in that box. I'm actually surprised they managed to fit everything in that box, because it barely fits. Seldom do you find a box that is packed as full as this box is packed. We've got unit cards. We've got Marines. We've got Terrans. We've got Zerg. We've got deployment cards. We've got all kinds of building cards too. These are actually really cool. I love the artwork. I feel nostalgic. I mean, I still play Starcraft, but again, it's had its heyday, for me years ago, and especially with Starcraft 2 re-releasing and playing through all the campaigns again, and now I'm getting to do it on tabletop. We have so much plastic here. I don't even know if I can get it all in the shot. Also, another really cool thing, this playmat it's 54 inches long, 54 by 36. So this is sized for the full-size game. You can play on like a 3x3 or a 36-inch by 36-inch. But since the game is not a normal 6x3 like certain other larger tabletop games are, but you know, it's nice that they actually gave you a playmat with the 54x36. So that's another just a really excellent reason to pick up the Founders Edition. This is really, really cool. Let's put some of these models together. Pretty easy to follow, very, very clear. A 1 with an arrow pointing to it, a 6 arrow pointing to it. They're all grouped together on the sprue very neatly. A 12 right here, a 11. This is one of the next steps. I'm just kind of putting my first Terran Marine together right now. I've got the back of the torso, the front of the torso, and the head in here. Even though I'm going to put a visor over him, and I'm going to be assembling this guy like so with all of these pieces on him. He's still going to be in there with the head, and there's visor covers that are going to go over the face that you can certainly do. And you know, like, I love the options that I'm like actually suiting up a Marine right now, and I can paint his face, I can do sub-assembly and all of that, but I'm going to go ahead and put the visors on anyway. But it's just cool knowing that there's a head inside that visor. As I'm assembling these guys, first off, I think they look incredible, but also I want to point out there's a lot of customization options that you can put on these guys. You have pistol holsters with pistols, you have grenades that you can give them, you have shields that you can give them, bayonets that can optionally go on the swords, as well as the visor being an option. You also have, like, you know, two-handed rifle grips, or you can have them carrying a rifle. You can give, not every model can be carrying a rifle, but some can be. You have the pistol on the side. You can then put the pistol grip without the pistol if you want. This particular guy, I chose not to give him grenades. This guy has an alternative weapon. This guy is tossing a grenade. Another really cool thing about the guy who has an option to be tossing a grenade is I can give him a regular double grenade side piece, or I can also give him a grenade holster that is short one grenade to account for the grenade that he is throwing. Again, optional. Optional assembly. I could have had him carrying a regular weapon. I could have optionally given a fixed bayonet. A lot of really cool options that you can do for these guys. All right, we have these guys put together. I really, really like these. They are gorgeous. They're very shiny. They're super cool. Not hard to assemble for the most part. They were all pretty much easy. I think Kerrigan was the only one that was a little delicate with her hair. There were some bits of hair that were required a little more time and finesse to get together. But other than that, everything went together really well. Surprisingly, the Zerglings were some of the easiest models I've ever seen to assemble. So I really thought that was very cool. A lot of different assembly options on these. The Marines have tons of options. We've talked about that a little bit. I really like this guy with the shoulder-mounted rocket launchers. That's a very cool thing as well. You can even put there's again the acrylic bits. You can put little fire effects on the weapons, things coming out, which is very cool. You can put the visors on, visors off if you want. You can have some crystals on there as well. Very, very cool. These are gorgeous models. You can have them with or without shields, grenades, sidearms, accessories, lots of different poses, a lot of different accessories for these. Very high amount of options. And I think you're going to want a lot of options with these guys. Very cool. We have more than these. I just put a sampling together. Wanted to get a little bit of everything. We do have the Marauders here. We have a lot of different options for the Marauders as well. As far as the gun options, there are multiple different, like 3 different poses for every single arm. So you can have them like I did this one kind of standard, and then this one is like kind of like up and raised and kind of sideways, which was also a very fun thing. But these guys are very big and bulky. Just, you know, like they're kind of hero miniatures, right? These are big elite guys, and they're tough in game too. You get 3 of those. I only built 1 out right now. Same thing with the medics. We have very cool options with the medic as well. Not all of them are shooting stuff. You do have some that have the kind of, I think out of the 3 you get, 2 of them are kind of blasting little healing projectiles, and then 1 is kind of like reloading or in between blasts. So again, you got a lot of variety on these, and again, you can also do with or without the visor. I did put the visor on here. We also have our point defense drone. This one is very cool looking. I really like the laser effect and that. So there's a lot of stuff going on with this one. Very cool. We have Raynor. Raynor has a couple of different base options, and you can also do a visor option and a gun option for him too. You can give him the standard rifle or the sniper variant. I gave him the sniper variant. His standard rifle one has him kind of pointing it straight up to the sky though, so it is a very cool look. Again, I think because of the value that you're getting for this Founders Edition 2-player starter, I really think people are probably going to want to pick up a second one because there's different options for Kerrigan as well when we get to her. But Raynor here is really cool. You have 2 different base options as well, and then of course the face options. I really like how the heads are kind of on this kind of elongated neck piece, so if you want to kind of do sub-assembly and paint the heads separately, it's going to be a little easier to do that because you know you've got like a whole centimeter of place to grip on the head. So as we're getting down into that, which is really cool. Now the Zerglings come in a variety of poses, which is really cool. We have a lot of different really cool options for our Zerglings in our purple, which is cool. We have you know, different like leaping poses and different crawling and different, you know, states of readiness. The jaw is its own piece. And the cool thing is, like, there's a certain spot where it kind of goes in, but you can kind of like have the mouths a little bit more open or closed when you're assembling them. If you want to do that, you certainly can, which is very cool. Now, well, the Zergs have, I think most of your Zerg assembly are going to be like the standard Zerglings for your Zergling, but most of them are going to be like that. Well, you will have enough to make at least one variant of the Raptors with the wings. You won't be able to do all of your Zerglings with the wings, but you can do at least one batch this way. And then one batch you can also do as the Swarmlings, which they went with a different, like they don't have the wings, but they have the spine on here. And for the clear plastic, they did half of the Zergling that way, with the idea that you're probably going to base it, or you can tape off the spine if you want it like that. So yeah, this was an interesting look for the Swarmling. But you have, like, again, the sprue you have gives you enough of these, you know, something like, I only did one of each of them, but you have what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess you can do 6 raptors and then 6 swarmlings, and all the rest will be regular Zerglings. That's kind of how that kind of turns out. So that's probably how I'm going to build all the rest of mine. There's a lot of more Zerglings to build. Onto the roaches. We've got our roachling. Our roachlings are super tiny. We get 3 of these and then 3 of the big roaches. You can build the roaches multiple ways, and I just built him normal, but of course you can also have the transparent green coming out of the shell as well. But I wanted my first roach to be kind of normal, but I did give him the projectiles vomit, spitting that acid onto the armor of the Terrans to kind of do all of that. Also, these models do have regular 32mm bases that represent being burrowed, so there's quite a few of these in there as well. I'll point that out. So we have a couple. Again, you're going to get enough for 3 roaches in here. We also have, she looks awesome. This is an 80mm base. This is a very, very big one. Whereas I believe the roaches and the marauders are on a 50. These are 80. So you have 32mm bases here, 50, and then just 2 80s. But yeah, this is really big, and she's absolutely spectacular. She's got this huge butt, with all of the transparent plastic in there with that green hue. It looks really, really cool. Honestly, this is one I might want to kind of like tape this off or put some putty or something like that on there before I prime, to kind of keep that. Of course, you can paint this up and it'll look great too, but it might be kind of cool to make it to where you can see through it. I actually think a really, really cool effect I'd love to see somebody do is to fill her with some kind of liquid, and then when you're moving her around, you can see the liquid actually slosh through here. Like, that would be the coolest thing ever, and I would love to see somebody do it. But yeah, challenge, because you'd have to make sure it was airtight. You'd hate to be like have, you know, a drop of moisture kind of spilling out of your minis or whatever. I don't know. Let me know if you've ever tried something like that or thought about doing something like that. I think that could be really cool. It could be very fun. But she's got a lot of appendages. She is absolutely gorgeous. She is a really kind of a really cool like centerpiece model for the Zerg. But she's not really, because we have the Nidus worm which is really kind of our centerpiece model here. This thing, also an 80mm base. The Zerg are kind of taking it home when it comes to outstanding models in this kit. This is just really fantastic. It's big, it's gory. We're inside the mouth there. It's given Dune vibes, of course. You've got the big jaws right here. You've got the smaller 2 little jaw pieces, and then those other 2 ones there. You've got the claws. You've got the base. Like it covers the entire base here. You've got no room left for basing materials on this one. It's using up every inch of that base, and this thing is really cool. And there's another trick. There's another secret to this one we're going to talk about here in a minute. And then we have Kerrigan. Now, Kerrigan has a couple of different base options. You're probably wondering why she came off here, because I haven't glued her onto the base yet. The reason for that is in case you want to use multiple bases, her feet can kind of go in right there. Now I'm going to just hold her down as I look at her here. But she's really one of the best models I've seen. I love her pose. I love the way the wings kind of go up. Again, she was, out of all of them, she was the most delicate one to put together, because she's, again, I haven't glued her down yet. The reason is, I'll tell you why I haven't glued her down yet. Because you can alternately put her on the Nidus worm. Yes, folks, you can put her on the Nidus worm. And there's 2 little holes right here on the top. And I wanted to not glue her down yet so I could demonstrate this to you. And she'll go right there. And she can be like, again, talk about wanting like multiples, right? Like I want a version of Kerrigan riding the Nidus worm, and I've got it. It's right here. That is absolutely incredible. So I gotta have to make a choice here pretty soon, because I'm gonna have to glue her. I'm gonna have to glue her in sooner rather than later. But yeah, she goes in there really, really good. Oh gosh, I love it. I love it. There we go. So I don't have to hold it down, but since I'm moving it around for the camera, it's yeah, that's really impressive. We also have some terrain to look at. I have a selection of the terrain. All right, Kerrigan, I'm gonna glue you down in a minute. Really, really nice model there. I love it. Okay, so we have some of we've got some basic walls here. We got some basic walls, and they kind of snap into different patterns, and so I haven't glued them all in yet. So you can, if I may want to paint and do sub-assembly or whatever. But we have options for the walls. We have a lot of different wall fragments. We've got some Vespane geysers. We've got like tall grasses that kind of connect together like an X. We've got other various pieces, a lot of scatter terrain. We've got some bigger like Protoss relics right here. And we have a whole lot of that. And look at that one. That one's really cool too. You get to set these down. It looks just like a map. I feel like I'm playing Big Game Hunters or something like that. So very, very cool. This is just incredible. All right, so that is just a quick look at some of the miniatures that are in the 2-player starter set Founders Edition for Starcraft, the tabletop miniatures game by Archon. This is just a tremendous set. So many more models that I still have yet to assemble. There is a lot here. I'm going to be busy for a very long time, and I will be bringing a lot more coverage of Starcraft, the tabletop miniatures game, to you. So if you're interested, be sure to subscribe, stick around. Plus, we're always doing giveaways, and you don't want to miss those. You can also jump in our Discord. We got links in the description below. If you want to pre-order this, pre-orders are live. All you have to do is click the link in the description below, or you can check the pinned link in the comments. We'll have that the link for the pre-order there. Definitely use that link. Let Archon know that you want to see more Starcraft tabletop miniatures game right here on the channel, and that's gonna do it. We'll be doing more. We'll be covering gameplay. We'll even be doing some painting. We got everything under the sun for Starcraft, the tabletop miniatures game, coming to you. So stick around for more. And that's going to do it for this video. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends. Go ahead and click that bell for alerts, all that other great stuff. I will talk to you later. I want to thank Archon for sending this out for review. I definitely need to get another one now because there's too many very, very cool options in here just to pass by. Also, big thanks to my patrons. You guys are absolutely amazing and help make this whole channel possible. I will talk to you later. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. So say we all. And always wash your socks.